Right now, two bills on Utah's Capitol Hill have links to last summer's protests.
Fox 13's Lauren Steinbrecher is on Capitol Hill tonight with what each law would target and why some, including the Salt Lake County District Attorney's Office, spoke in opposition to at least one of those bills. Lauren.
Yeah, Bob and Kelly. So you've got these two bills. On one hand, one of these bills focuses more on the protesters who incite violence, but the other one targets police training. Now, it's that former bill that had opposition today during the hearing. How do you define someone who's protesting versus someone who is rioting? SB 138 lawmakers say gives some answers and would impose stricter penalties for rioting, harassment, and assaulting a peace officer during a riot. A bill with roots in last summer's May 30th protests downtown.
We are targeting the bad actors. We are targeting those who took advantage of a true protest for their own selfish bad behavior.
Groups like United Citizens Alarm and Civilized Awakening say it's about deterring violence.
But having something like this bill in place would further deter any further damage from rioters and discourage them from even committing those violent acts in the very first place.
Stand up and support this bill. I was a person that was shot in Provo by the rioters. One of the most terrifying things that happened to me.
Though those who spoke against it at the Senate committee meeting, which included the ACLU of Utah, the Salt Lake County District Attorney's Office, and Utah Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers, see problems in the details and language of the bill.
Providing immunity for people who kill or seriously injure others while leaving a riot. I mean, this is Charlottesville situation. That's very, very problematic.
Additionally, it's ineffective. It's been shown through studies that increasing penalties is one of the least effective means of deterrent.
In the end, the bill passed out of committee, though not unanimously and with some proposed amendments.
I think that this bill draws that bright line and that clear distinction between a protest and a riot.
On the flip side, another bill with roots in last summer's protests addresses police training, requiring a portion of police officers' annual training to focus on de-escalation, arrest control, and mental health.
This was an effort between people because of our peaceful protests and what people may not see as peaceful. This brought a group of people together. We were meeting every 2 weeks to talk about policy that we could do together as law enforcement and as the community, as elected officials.
It also requires yearly reporting of those training hours. Salt Lake City Police Chief Mike Brown says it could help highlight blind spots.
It's invaluable, and it'll help us achieve the kind of policing that our community expects of us.
With unanimous support, that bill also passed out of committee. Now, that police training bill was all no opposition to that. Everyone was pretty widespread supportive of that. But when it came to that first bill, lawmakers who did end up voting for it say they do expect it to be further refined and worked on as it makes its way through the process. Live at Capitol Hill, Lauren Steinbrecher, Fox 13 News, Utah.